And we're getting close to lunchtime. We do have an impact day today for inconvenient thunderstorms that are starting to move into some communities now and will last with us through the afternoon and into the early evening. So here's what you can expect. Showers and storms likely, best coverage during the late afternoon into the early evening. No organized severe threat, but a few of these could be strong with heavy downpours and frequent lightning. That means a few loud thunderstorms, kind of like what we've seen over the last couple of days. Here's what the WVTM 13 live Dopplers looked like over the last hour, and we've been tracking this band of storms pushing into Alabama. Out ahead of it, we've got a few little spotty showers developing. Let's go down to where some of the heaviest rain is right now. From Hamilton to Scottsville to Bexar, over towards Hackleburg. This is a thunderstorm here that's below severe limits, but dumping pretty good rain here, and you're hearing some thunder as well. Looking into northern Lamar County near Beaverton, Detroit, Soligent, stretching down towards Vernon. We've got some steadier rain with some thunder happening as well. And once again, no organized severe threat today, but these thunderstorms can dump heavy rain, and they can also sound very loud if one of those sets up right over you. Looking towards the afternoon hours, this is a closer look at 3 p.m. Notice how that line keeps creeping towards the east during the afternoon, providing better rain coverage with thunder west of I-65 right around the time the kids are getting done with school. This line will be crossing through the Birmingham metro about 4 or 5 p.m., so at the start of the evening commute. And then by dinner time, better coverage of storms looks to be east of the city of Birmingham, and those storms are eventually exiting by about 7 p.m. with just a small chance for an isolated shower into the later part of this evening. So for today, we do have those scattered storms in the forecast. This really shouldn't be a surprise. It's been a very similar forecast pretty much through the entire work week. But for those of you who are maybe headed out to the Stallions game this evening, understand that there could be some storms around at kickoff time. I do expect those to push east of Birmingham though, and we should be dry through the later part of this evening. So improving weather between 7 and about 8 p.m., followed by temperatures dropping into the upper 60s. So it is going to be a humid evening for us. Looking ahead towards the weekend, we do keep just a few storms possible, but the good news here is that we don't have any impact days because we don't expect coverage to be quite as high as what we've seen this work week. For tomorrow, if you're headed out to the Strawberry Festival in Coleman, we've got temperatures reaching into the 80s and a low chance for a spotty thunderstorm. That would be a quick thunderstorm that could impact you for just a few minutes, and then the rest of the day should be dry. So I did want to time that out for you. Moving the clock forward here from 6 a.m. into 8 a.m. Some clouds around. There could be a quick morning sprinkle, but we'll get some sunshine that allows us to warm very effectively by the afternoon, followed by that spotty chance for just a few storms. Notice the coverage here. Not everybody getting the rain tomorrow. In fact, there will likely be a lot of folks that don't see any rain at all. And then through the later part of the evening, any kind of shower or storm fades away, and we are looking good for Sunday as well. Sunday is trending even drier. So for race weekend, today is kind of the day where we got to keep a close eye on that radar. Pretty good chance that you will see a shower or storm. Tomorrow, that chance goes down just a bit. And then Sunday, we are warm and humid.